Like, I just sat there and played by myself, and I remember being in the dark and just like tears streaming down my eyes. And this, I can't remember. Was it Amaranth? Was the last one?
Oh yeah, Emerald. Oh my
Oh,
god.
the
I couldn't go in that dungeon for like a good week or two without crying.
Oh my gosh, I got in there, and like when the lights, I was like, I'd never seen that before in this game, and it was just like, what the fuck? This game is just so much better than I thought it was. Oh,
and
that's what made me fall in love with
it. Like as someone who's been playing it for so long, the growth and the change is just like, oh my gosh. I remember we couldn't even queue up for dungeons without having our chocobos gone. Like, you like, hey, who got their chocobo out? Take them out. Put them away. We can't queue for the dungeon because they would count as people. I remember just the struggles. If you started in Gridania,
Emerald got you too?
Did anyone start in Gridania?
I started I think I did start in Gridania because I played an archer when I first started. Yeah.
You know that quest where you fight the gargoyle in front of the tree?
Yeah.
That shit used to kill us. There's piles of dead bodies. It was to the point where I had to go. I had to go learn how to heal. I had to go level up Conjurer just to get Cure and put it on my Lancer and keep it moving, because you could do that back then. It was just a mess. Oh,
I think I started in I believe it was Heavensward, and even then, like there was stuff that was there. You know TP.
Yes.
Oh my god.
TP.
Because I switched to Ninja, and it was the most frustrating thing to deal with.
Ninja Gold, please.
Oh god. It was just so like the game was so different from Heavensward to Stormblood, and then even from Stormblood to Shadowbringers. I was like, this is a whole different game.
That's DLT, bro. That's
like,
DLT.
Like, people are like, I don't know how to do the new Astro cards. I learned the new Astro cards easy because you know why? I remember what cards all the crackhead DPS
wait for fans
wanted.
To find me one day. Somebody gonna put you on TikTok.
Bow, spear, and arrow. I remember those three cards were what DPS wanted. I want the bow. I want spear for crit. I want the arrow for attack speed up. Okay, those are the melee DPS cards now. All the trash cards that nobody wanted except for me. I wanted the earwig because it gave me MP back in the day. Shout out to my nigga earwig. Kept me straight. My MP was rough. It was hard out there.
It was so bad.
Bard, play me an MP song. Yeah, Jay, you had to play me an MP song back in the day.
I would have had you. I would have had you.
Give me some MP. I'm struggling.
You would have got music all day for me.
That MP.
It was bad. Like, because I remember starting to play Astro, and the same thing with the cards. I was just like, what the fuck? Like, what the hell is going on? Like, what I gotta do with these cards? Like, who want this card? And I remember I was just like,
I used to throw the bowl on trash tanks because I was that petty.
Right to tank.
Because
you were. See, I would have rocked.
Because the bowl is a damage mitigation card. So if I knew you weren't popping cooldowns, baby, you getting that card.
You said, yeah, hold this real quick.
I just kept giving it to him. It's like, I don't need that. I'm like, yeah, you did.
Now I gave I gave those poor monks and ninjas and dragoons the Spire because they needed some TP. It was rough, especially if they had the attack speed build. Oh nah,
I loved having an Astro in my group.
It was the worst
when I was playing Ninja. I loved having an Astro because I knew it was the only way I would get my TP back. I was like, yo, can you give me that TP card though?
Here you go, sweetie.
They never give you more?
It was literally like their little.
Oh, I was fiending. I went because the cards used to have a time limit on them. Like, hey yo, fucking chain, pull, my time running on my card, pull. Just sitting there at the start, like,
just sitting there,
boss.
Oh, let me go ahead and start the countdown now.
You can finally fly now. Come on, Fluff. Now you can meet us.
Oh my god,
damn boss.
It was a whole different game. You guys are playing such a like good version of the game, and like even I mean, you said like it was even more.
Polar bear thick.
No, I'm not gonna act like I'm not like that when I'm on Dragoon though.
That's
I'm
my
like,
little
hey, yo, my
dumper
blood
son.
of the
Yep.
dragon.
We've been saying it ever since.
My blood of the dragon. Please
We've
pull
been saying
it
it
off.
ever since. Come on.
And
We
one thing,
here.
Endwalker's gonna do anything revolutionary.
We here.
I
They
can't
probably-
wait
that.
for this
I
job
might skip
trailer. I'm
this one,
finna
yeah.
bust. Sorry.
When
they usually
When they
always
drop
do
it, I know.
something pretty drastic. To be honest.
The
That's
last,
exciting.
the Shadowbringers job trailer. I kid you not. I watched that shit every day
Mhm.
until
Until it launched.
Shadowbringers launched. I was like, 8 of these songs in here, lit. These actions. When I didn't stream it, but we were in chat losing our shit because me and my friend Watley, he mains Dragoon and I played Dragoon as my favorite melee. And when we saw that we could do Estinian's fucking shit when he was Estinian Nidhogg, I was like, yes, let's go. Oh, fuck. Now we just like, can we do clones? Can we do clones like Estinian?
And we'll be getting that at least like the intro to like any of the changes they're gonna make.
Yeah, they're gonna do the job trailer on the 17th.
17.
I'm
17th
ready.
of what?
Oh my
This
gosh.
month. This month.
This month?
This month.
This
This
month.
month.
Oh,
This month.
Time.
It is the 6th, bro.
Oh,
We got
The
11
next
days.
We got 11 days.
producer letter, so it's gonna be really late in the night. So
I'ma
you
be
gotta take a
awake.
nap before.
is it at
I'm gonna
night
be up.
or is it
It's
in the
gonna be-
morning?
Well, it's gonna be like morning for us.
Yeah,
But,
because I be
I'm
up
ready.
getting them
Who?
translated.
I'm gonna be up.
Well, it's gonna,
Watch
they're gonna have
party.
a live
Ooh.
translation this time.
Oh, this time?
Yes. It's
I
not
still-
gonna be Koji.
well-
It's gonna be the other one that.
The lady?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, I still go on the FF14 Discord and copy and paste all the information for people who haven't
do it.
weren't up for it. So that's what I always do, and that's why I get mad on patch day. Like, oh, I didn't know this was gonna happen. I'm like, nigga, or put it in the fucking Discord.
Right there.
He sliced mans.
Let them know.
It's in the Discord.
a watch party for that sounds right. Whoever said
Yeah,
that.
I mean, if I'm up, I'll jump in here or something like watch it.
I'll definitely be up because I don't sleep. So
Same.
But yeah, no, I'm excited because like this is like they're gonna show. Well, I don't know if they'll show anything, but they're gonna go over all of the actual changes to
Where are
every
my
class.
pants?
Which
Wait,
if
Yeah, you
play-
good?
Pat's gone.
But
they were gone.
Have you
That
joined the
Reaper.
No Pants party?
No.
Pat's party. Oh, you got the fit. You need the mask. Come on. You
I'm
need
just
No
I'm
Pants
just a
party?
simple botanist, you know.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, well, I mean, it's gonna outline a lot, and
I need some bar
Astro
skills.
changes are gonna be huge.
How's the
Because
stream?
we know that Astro's going to. I think it's main
Oh,
healing
not you blinded me.
now.
Yeah. Astro's getting
they-
an overhaul on the Nocturnal, unless they just remove Nocturnal entirely.
I don't know what, cause the benchmark trailer, mind you, we was in chat and I was going frame by frame. I'm like, that look like a shield.
Mm-hmm.
I was going with that shit. I'm like, that look like a shield. That don't look like no pure
That is a
healing shit.
fox.
Enhance.
I really do wonder if they're going to like just kind of retune it, not to be the primary focus for Nocturnal, but still have that aspect.
I prefer Noxsec personally.
Same. I'm a big Noxsec fan. Anytime I get the chance,
I be having to stop myself from getting in arguments. People like, oh, Diurnal's better. I'm like, that's because you're lazy. But anyways,
you don't know how strong it is. It's literally so strong.
It's
It's on
busted.
par with Scholar.
Its
It- like,
mitigation's crazy.
It's not even more.
like I was doing Noxsec, farming Emerald Weapon and
Mm-hmm.
barely touched the party on some of the mechanics. So I don't know what people be talking about. But yeah,
I've done a bit.
It truly is as people are lazy. They're like, well, I can't heal them because I'm casting whatever. I'm casting fucking
Well, hold on.
Malefic.
Why did he just get cut?
because he protected him.
Get him out of here.
And
He
that's
gone.
how he gone.
Delete
And that's
it.
why we don't see him no more?
That's why we don't see him no more.
Yo, this game be
No.
putting me through too much.
I
bro.
I did a bit of Scholar.
Will Sphinx
I've been
mess you
doing
up?
Scholar recently just
More than likely.
to see
Scholar's
how
my
it is,
second
'cause it's a
favorite.
pure, almost a pure barrier healer.
Mm-hmm.
And Nocturnal
Scholar's
Sex
kid.
Zervin, like
is so much easier, and it's just
Break me
more
from the
effective.
ranks.
Actually,
I found.
Scholar is I fully learned how to play Scholar back in Heavensward. Like I played it in here and there in ARR, but when Heavensward came out, that's when I fully understood it. Like I know they changed some of these skills around in the leveling process.
I heard a lot of people were happy about that drain attack.
Drain was always in the game, but it was kind of like we didn't have like the fairy gauge back then. So it was just like, this is just a move to do damage / MP. That's what it's always been, but it does a fairy gauge add-on to it now. But my favorite thing to do is when I know, like, so y'all did diamond weapon, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So, like, when I go in, I do sucker for when it's in the crackhead phase, when it's like jumping everywhere and shit, for when it's about to do outrage and it does that strong ass AoE. After it hits that, then I go into recitation, add low, and then I do deployment tactics. That shield is good as fuck, and you're good. It don't touch y'all health bar for shit.
What is the range of deployment tactics? Because I have found it hard to hit it.
I put it on myself. I don't put it on anybody. It's based off of where they're, like, who you put it on. So I put it on myself and then do it. So I stand in the middle of everybody doing what they doing. So then I make sure everybody gets it.
I feel like I've made an attempt to, like, I figured that out. And I was like, I should do this when big shit happens.
And then also,
it's just like, it almost never hit for me. And because like I thought maybe the range wasn't as big as I thought it was, because it was just not reaching anybody.
Yeah, it just it's based off of who you put Adlo on, and then who you pop it off on. It's based off of their range, not your range. And then Fey Illumination is another shield. It does like let me see.
I think it's 5%.
It does, yes, 5% damage taken, but it increases the healing potency. So I always do that and make sure I put Sacred Soil, since Sacred Soil has regen on it now.
And it's got damage now.
So it's just one, it's about knowing the fight and knowing when you should use certain skills, and that's when they brings out the best of the classes, in my opinion. Like when I was trying to clear my E12S earlier, I was getting frustrated because the white mages in my parties were pissing me off, because I'm like, why are you spamming Medica 2s when you could literally just spam one Cure 3? And like, have you gotten white mage to 80?
Yes.
So you do pop thin air, do plenary, that doubles your heals, and you got a free Cure 3, and you're good.
Yep.
That's a whole health bar. But no, they spamming Medica 2s and going back to glares and shit. And I'm like, bitch, I'm dying. Hello? Stop it. Like,
you gotta hit him with the, are you even trying?
It was triggering me so bad.
You good? I'm good. I know we still waiting on the Anoj.
Okay. But yeah, it was just like, it's just about really learning the fight, and then, okay, now you know the fight, so now you can fully utilize your kit and know when and where to use skills. Moon, stop being a bully.
Never.
I did a bunch of attack memorization for Delubrum since we were in there all the goddamn time. When I was doing relics and recently. And I think it's satisfying to get a mitigation off at the right time.
Very. I only learned healing because I was tired of dying from people not healing.
I played Black Mage.
Actually, that's why I started healing. I think T was there. I was just like, yeah, I'm sick of dying because people won't heal me. And this is why I play.
And plus, it's nice. It's nice. I tell people, like, yeah, if you're gonna heal, do all of them, so you can see where people are messing up, because you know the kid, you know what to do and when to do it, and you can see where they're fucking up and what they're not doing. I had a scholar not doing anything. We even looked in the battle logs. I'm like, I don't see a damn heal from you, sweetie.
And I get that a lot when I'm like, because I do a lot of healing right now, because I'm getting ready to play Sage and stuff, and it's just frustrating, like when I'm playing with another healer and I can tell when they're not doing shit. Like, and I'm just like, I can physically tell that like you're not doing anything because I'm casting attacks just like you are, but the party's not healing, and I'm the shield healer, or vice versa. I'm like, I'm not seeing your shields go on, so like it's so frustrating to deal with. 'Cause it's just like I think that mentality has been ingrained in people from what was that the balance, right? The balance is the people that have been, and it's got its goods and bads, mostly bad.
Yeah, like I went in there because I wanted to make sure I knew my dancer rotation for when I was doing this tier, and I didn't want any issues saying that my DPS isn't good enough. But other than that, they give people this notion that this is the rotation you should have for DPS. I'm like, that's nice, but you're a healer.
Exactly.
You shouldn't have to worry about a quote unquote DPS rotation when your symbol is green, not red.
And in the amount of videos that I've seen, like people are trying to correct this behavior because for the balance, their thing is like, well, you need a DPS. I was like, no, you're teaching them wrong. Your primary role is healer and then DPS.
Like, baby, all you got is 2 buttons.
That's it.
You only have 2 DPS buttons.
Sometimes 3.
Technically 3.
If nobody needs to be healed,
White Mage has 4.
White Mage has 4?
They do.
Yes. Glare, Dia, Holy, and Afflatus Misery.
Yep.
Oh, that's right, Afflatus Misery.
But yeah, it's just like if you see your party is taking damage or you have a mechanic, heal. Simple. Make sure that everybody's topped off enough with enough health.
Sorry, and sorry if they have 5, a size.
Yeah, size too. But like just make sure they're topped off with enough health. And then go back to DPS. That's it.
Not hard.
It's not a hard logic at all. I got fucking white mages. Glare.
Come on.
Glare. You got that heal, right? Glare.
It's just glare mages.
Right?
You got that heal, right?
They just, I feel like sometimes they just click me to make sure I'm casting a heal. Like,
It's a mess.
They just want to make sure you're doing their job for them.
But I've learned how to live with about
Get him up
3k
outta here,
mana
bro.
or less at all times. It's really fun.
No, it's not mount. Go get off.
During Delubrum, when the red mages just aren't doing shit.
I'm hard casting res.
Yup.
Watching the red mage,
What I wanna
2
bring
red
up?
mages not cast. Yeah, that's fun.
Was that the
We're
one
on
that was very slow?
Z, right?
Yeah, we're on Zervin. Old man. Good that evil, the war eternal.
Clear that.
Where are you? There you are.